everyone, and happy Monday. I know if you are a parent, you who has a school-age child, you are a little trepidatious about this time of year, everyone going back to school. It's not like we anticipated. It is, some of us are going back completely, some of it into the classroom, some of us are going all online. Either way, I think it's not ideal. But I did think about some of the things that I wanted to share with you over the summer, maybe what my kids have learned. And I'm not saying which kid this is, or and if you ask me personally, I'll probably deny it and say it was actually my kid and it might not be my kid. Anyway, really elusive, but these are actual kids and things actually happen to them. And I thought I would share a little bit about what we're actually learning. So I'll tell you right now, my senior in high school who graduated, who's entering college, learned practically nothing the last 3 months of his online learning at school. And it's nobody's fault. The teachers were all figuring it out. The school was scrambling to get an online curriculum in a day. That's impossible. So there wasn't a lot of learning that went on, but what did go on that I noticed was a lot of camaraderie. I noticed that a lot of the kids were kind of pulling together and helping each other out. And I think that because they had such close connections online, they were able to continue that. So one of the things I would say that even during their graduation day, that they were still very close, even though they hadn't seen each other for 3 months. So I think that how to stay close, even when you're not physically close, is something that this generation, I think, is particularly good at. And they're so used to, as we all know, that we'll get texts from the other room, even if they're in the same house. So a little bit about what my kids learned over the summer. They got a little coding job, so they learned some coding for computers. So, you know, that is a skill that will carry them through. Calculus won't. I mean, unless they're doing something super important with engineering every day, calculus is not going to help them. Learning how to code may help them in the future. So that was one thing. The other thing is for orientation for college. You know, there was an address in the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences in Tempe. And so my son was down there actively trying to find the place and then realizing it was an online orientation. And these are things that college is good for, right? So they're not good for, like, you don't remember what you learn in college, but you remember like how to drop out of class, or, you know, how to find your way around campus, or you learn that no one, if you miss a test, like, nobody cares. It's like, that's your grade and that's it. So those are the things, you know, and then when you get into a team and you start work, nobody cares if you mess up. Like, you got to step up and you have to work harder next time, or you may find yourself off that team. And those are the things that college will teach us. Taxes. So having a job. My kids had a job and they had to file taxes the first time. So that's a very important skill to have. It's a life lesson. And, you know, there isn't anything that high school is going to teach them about taxes, unfortunately, although I don't know why that's true. One of my kids gave blood and may have passed out. And so learning, what do you do when you have a vasovagal reaction? You know, now hopefully he can help other people who are in the same situation and knows what to do if that is a problem. Somebody may have gotten a speeding ticket, just saying. Maybe that's true, maybe it's not. But driving school, like, we get our license when we're 16 and we study like for one night, and then we don't know anything about driving. Everyone here in Phoenix is awful with it. But, you know, driving school may actually teach him some useful information. I know personally for me, that's where I learned how to drive, when I went to driving school, when I got my tickets with an S. Yes, I liked to speed. we're paring down at home. So I got rid of my pool guy, and so now one of my kids is going to be my pool guy. So he's got to learn how to do that, how to run the pump, what to do if we've already had a problem with the vacuum, how to keep the water not turning green. That's important because it's a big deal if it turns green. These are all things that are good skill sets that are teaching you how to own your own home, or maybe if there's a trade that you want to do. And then they also learned how to cook. So sometimes when I wasn't able to come home on time, or I had a late patient, they would go to the store and they're doing the cooking. So try to think of some positives that this is leaving you. Yeah, my kids are older, so I'm a little, I guess I would say I'm a little luckier than some of the folks that have kids that are more grade school age. But what is it that we can teach them at home that if they're not going to learn a ton at school or as well as they would, because it's just truly harder to learn through a screen if they're online, then what is it that we can teach them at home that would be useful skill sets? Maybe they learn how to do their own laundry. Maybe for the little kids, you take the dishes and you put them in the lower cabinet so they can be reached. And then your child is setting the table, learning how to do that and be part of the team at home. So just think outside the box. Think about Abe Lincoln and his wood cabin and how he was all self-taught and then he became president. So it's manageable. Okay, I hope everyone has a peaceful week, and I'm praying for you and thinking about you, and take care. And if you have any other suggestions, maybe put them in the comments about, what more kids can be learning that is not on, that's not online or on the screen. So everybody stay safe. Bye-bye.